siyazi ukuthi uma uthatha isports osihlanganisa nemfundo ama-results mahle ngoba siqala sisusa iy'ngane emgwaqweni zingabi exposed ey'ntweni njengey'dakamizwa.
Imidlalo esikuyona namhlanje imidlalo ehlelwe Umhleli tournament ethinta izikole engama-high school eMandeni neGindlovu uxutshiwe. So sibe nezikole eziwu-23 ezingenelele umncintiswano. Kuqaliwe-ke ukudlala ama-games njengoba namhlanje kudlalwa nje ama-quarter finals iy'kole beziwu-8. Namhlanje futhi njengoba sidlalela nje kufanele kusale iy'kole eziwu-4 emantombazaneni nasebafaneni.
Sengizwile ukuthi kunama-sport ahlelekile. Ngase ngithi hayi angibe nami part yokuhleleka kwezinto zabantwana njengomuntu naye obile umntwana. So ikhona okungikhipha ekhaya ukuzobuka nje kube ne-guidance nasebantwaneni.
We also feel ukuthi these games must continue ngoba sibuka nje interest even behind me, even this side ba prepare njengamanje amanye ama teams azongena adlale in other secondary schools.
Inhloso yomhleli foundation ukuthi njengoba umhleli foundation uwenziwe abantu bonke baseMandeni ukuthi njengoba sesihambile sasebenza safunda senza konke esikwenzayo sibuye siphindisele emphakathini sinikeze emphakathini sikwazi uku-uplifta umphakathi wakithi.
Khule sidlala ibhola kwi-Home Stars sesize saguga nathi njengamanje kodwa-ke ibhola liye ngokuya lishabalala ngenxa yezimo ezithile empilweni. Kodwa-ke namhlanje sihlangene nezinye insizwa sasiyibambe nazo kudala sizokhuthaza iy'ngane la ukuthi ake kubuyelwe emuva kubuyelwe kule ibhola leli lasikhipha nathi ekuhluphekeni.
We feel very elated and happy that Umhleli has been able ukuthi enze this tournament and enzele ukuthi azothi plow back ey'nganeni zaseMandeni mayelana ne-talent lebhola.
Umhleli Foundation ngokugaba zakhona muhle kakhulu umsebenzi awenzile noma bebekwenza esigabeni sama-high schools because they are primaries abazophinda nabo. So besicela kakhulu ukuthi kumhleli Foundation nakhona futhi asifake isandla kube negalelo ukuze konke bakhuthazeke.
Baningi-ke nje ama-veteran akhona njengoba nathi sesaba ama-legend esicabanga sesela khona kwi-age ukuthi sifike kwi-age yabo seba ngama-veteran. So-ke kumnandi nje la egrawundini kumnandi kuhlelekile esikubonga kakhulu nje abafowethu Umhleli Foundation izama ngayo yonke indlela ukubuyisa lesa sithunzi nalela bhola ebesinalo eMandeni. eMandeni besinalo ibhola izinga liphezulu ngendlela exa ukwenza.
Sinenhlanhla-ke enkulu engandele bani ukuthi among abantu abakhona khona umhloli wawo omabili lama-circuit. A very sport loving person. Inhlanhla njengandele bani ukuthi umhloli uqobo lwakhe abe semagroundini asithanda isport, which is saying kwabanye principal even if bebengenalo uthando lesport, but it is mandatory from the Department of Sport and Recreation ukuthi iy'kole azidlale. We are coming from a hard 2 years we-COVID where everything is in need. But sinenhlanhla thina ukuthi-ke sithi siphuma kulo hard 2 years down but sibe nomhloli osigqugquzelayo ukuthi uyasifuna isport ey'koleni.
Sibonile abanye abadlali abaningi besoccer nazo zinye namanye ama-sporting codes basuka ey'ndaweni ey'fana nalezi and kube khona indlela abasizakale ngayo ukuze bafike phezulu. So singumhleli sinaleyo nhloso yokuthi sisize iy'ngane from emazinga aphansi njengoba manje nje imidlalo kuyama high school isazoqhubeka imidlalo kube eyama primary. So umhleli akuyona i-event kodwa it's a process yokudevelopa ama communities ethu nezingane zethu.
Saqala ukudlala ama games ngo-April. Sisadlala ama games awu5 and siwinile. Kuyimanje sizodlala ama quarter final sawini. Sizodlala ama final mhla 17 June and siyathemba ukuthi siwina.
Ulindo kuhle ngwamsweli evutha indawo. Funde Mthengeni High School. Ngizizwa ngijabula kakhulu ngamagame benamhlanje. Ngizizwa ngijabula kakhulu ngomhleli foundation. Sacotha iqhubekele phambili laba babenenhlanhla bathola leli thuba lokuthi beqhubekele phambili bebambe njalo. Ngiyabonga.
I also thank Umhleli Foundation nabo bonke abantu abakwazile ukuthi ba-organize under i-structure le-status organizayo abenze ukuthi le tournament ibe impumelelo.
Kungajabulisa futhi ngathokozisa ukuthi abakwenzile kungabi into abayigcine namhlanje kodwa bakwazi ukuthi nangakusasa baphinde futhi bakwenze nakwabanye.
Sibonge-ke siyimandini kumhleli tournament ukuthi akhethe ukuthi kuzodlala lapha emandini. Siyathemba ukuthi kuzowenza umehluko ekusaseni ley'ngane.
I'm a board member of the Umhleli Foundation, and my role is to ensure that there is improvement and insofar as stakeholder management. All stakeholders that have interest insofar as the objectives and aims of Umhleli Foundation, which is part of it's about community development. Insofar as the youth is concerned, with a strong focus on youth, insofar as sports, soccer, as well as netball, and also education. So whoever is having this particular vision, we will partner with them at all cost. Thank you so much. I'm excited about the future of Mandeni. The future of Mandeni looks bright. We are actually going to play a major role insofar as having to change the focus and also the psychosocial factors affecting Mandeni.
6 yard, 6 yard, nalithuba.
Today is a very exciting day for me because it's a culmination of a long journey which started a couple of months ago when ex-Udumo or Udumo alumni came together and looked at means and ways of giving back to the community, and Umhleli was one of the vehicles of giving back. Umhleli Foundation is one of the ways of giving back to the community, to the future leaders, to the youth of Emandeni, because that's where we grew up. We are an NPO, which is a non-profit organization. There are specific rules and laws that we need to follow as an organization to make sure that this organization is transparent and it also has integrity. So my role would be that of ensuring that Umhleli has clean and good governance in terms of the operations of the business, because this is a business of nurturing the future leaders and it needs to be done in a professional manner.
My key role is to ensure that there is financial accountability about the funds of the foundation, and also to enhance transparency, and also to ensure that there is proper financial recording of all the stakeholders and also all the sponsors' funds. As we are a non-profit organization, which is solely funded by the sponsors, as we do not generate our own revenue. So my role is to build trust with the sponsors and stakeholders. Sijabulile kakhulu namhlanje ngalolu suku lolu. It was just a culmination of all the hard work that was put by the team, made up of different stakeholders.
As Umhleli Foundation, we chose the lion's head. The lion displays courage, strength, focus, resilience, endurance, leadership. So these are the character traits that we want to instill to our students as imotoye to eating, sports for education. So we strongly believe that our students, if based on our character traits, they can excel in classroom. Right? There's a saying which says, a lion will never eat grass despite the state of the economy. So in a nutshell, it means regardless of your circumstance or your background, you can still achieve the goals that you set for yourself. So that is our vision as Umhleli Foundation. With abantwana, they must set goals for themselves and work towards achieving those goals. So we're going to design our sporting programs that will align with these characteristics in the near future. Most of our students, they come from different backgrounds and disadvantaged backgrounds, to say. So it's full to maybe Kubega, Behlangana Nabaya Mafuni from our background are right to say private schools. Banga feel but different. But in terms of sport, we once enjoyed this during our times in schooling. So this is our vision going forward.
It's important for us maybe that we start to define this name, Umhleli. Umhleli is a name that does not belong to anyone. It's a name that belongs to society. If you ask me what is the surname of Umhleli, I can't say it's Sitole, because if you go to Astole, it's Tulali. So this name belongs to a society and developed out of playing soccer, out of interest in people loving what you do, and the team that you played for. Remember, the team has got opposition, so that opposition and the team for supporters of the other teams, your supporters, all of them together form the society that owns this name called Umhleli. So when we founded this foundation, originally my thought was that I would give it my late mother's name. But then I thought my mother belongs to a family, so I'll just be resuscitating the wounds, emotional wounds. So in that sense, I deserted or I left that concept to Umhleli because Umhleli belongs to society. The purpose of the foundation mainly is to make sure that as children of Africa, as a child of Africa, these kids that grow up in this environment are able to stand on par with all other kids coming from other disadvantaged background, so that in the future they can stand tall and be on par. How we're going to do that? That's why we use sport. Why sport for education? Is because this sport for education, for us, it means the sports that people are engaged in requires something in order to win. The sport requires tenacity, the sport requires resilience, focus, discipline. So all those traits that are developed in sports are the same traits that you need in order to win in education and life generally. So let's use a sport which is sort of an entry point for you to develop character traits to win in life, character traits to win in education. And we use soccer as an entry point and netball, because if you go to any township, soccer is like a culture. You can speak about cricket and people will ask about rules, you can speak about maybe volleyball and people will start asking questions. But if you speak soccer, no one will be confused. So that is an entry point. Although we go to all other courses because they also develop traits, but that was an entry point for us so that at the end of the day, we have children of Africa that are able to stand tall and be able to advance in education, advance in life generally, face the world, represent South Africa with pride. That is our mission as Umhleli Foundation.
Zumba,